For this encounter, we're taking on the Caminus Pit and Return to Clockwork City on Master Difficulty. We can see right here we have a special condition. There's a smelting lane. At the start of each player's turn, destroy all their creatures here, and they draw a card for each. So our opponent, to take advantage of the smelting lane, is basically playing Token Crusader that also runs Skeever Infestation. So they draw a lot of cards, they put a lot of bodies on the board, and because of Skeever Infestation shuffling back in, they essentially just never run out of cards. To combat this, we run a lot of prophecies, a lot of board clears. They have an Imperial Might that they start with, and then they also play Divine Fervors. So we run the Archers to remove them as best we can, mind you. We're going to prevent a draw, and then cycle that to draw ourselves.
My orders are clear.
We already have 2 Giants in hand, which is not great for us.
Your orders.
They are one of our win conditions, but we don't want them. Clogging up our hand this early. Apparently, we're gonna draw all 3.
My orders are clear. Into the breach.
So again, not super great for us. We'll go ahead and ping that. I assume it's a Hive Defender coming down though, so moderately annoying, but still pinging that's okay because if we have Skavens or things like that, makes it a little bit easier.
We must protect.
We're gonna go ahead and get rid of their crazy value generator, just to slow them down.
Come at me. Hold your positions.
Okay. We're still 2 turns away from Ice Storm, and we have no other useful cards because hooray, Vigilant.
The elements are mine to control.
Hooray, Vigilant Giant.
You can't defeat us.
Alright, so they go ahead and do us a little bit of a favor there. There's the start of the Skeever infestations. Potentially ruining our day. Pit Line also ruins our day because it does not, however, die to our Ice Storm. That actually makes me more tempted to just go with the Conjurer Sharpshooter here. I think that's what we're going to do. We can go ahead and ping this out.
The elements are mine to control.
My arrows shall fly true.
We'll do that. I was contemplating putting that over here for the draw as well, but if this trades in here, I would like to have the option of trading even.
Come at me.
And turns out was likely a mistake.
Fire!
All too simple.
Alright, do we want to Skaven or Ice Storm? Ice Storm pulls off everything but this. Skaven allows us to play Cunning Ally as well. Potentially get a Firebolt to then remove the other Skeever, which still leaves that, but then we have 2 creatures on the board, whereas Ice Storm we have nothing. 2 creatures on the board are nice. We can potentially make trades and then giant our way in. So that is what we're going to do.
Let's do this.
And naturally, despite there being more intelligence cards in our deck than any other attribute, naturally we whiff. They do us a favor and make trades anyway, so.
Your orders.
We'll drive them from our land.
So they've got enough on board here to take out a giant, but we've got plenty of giants to spare. So I think we just go ahead and do this. It's important to note that the enemy doesn't run silences or piercing javelins or anything, so these giants, you're going to get the full value. So we're going to go with 1, and then I was hoping to then Ice Storm the rest of their board away.
You can't defeat me.
This is potentially problematic. But that helps. So yeah, we'll go ahead and ping this. Drop a Ice Storm. Drop a Harvey. So hopefully they don't go too hog wild here, and then we can drop a Vigilant Giant
We'll drive them from our land.
and start working on setting up our own victory.
Careful there, friend.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Play a Giant. So yeah, Giants are one of the win condition. Giant plus Unstoppable Rage is obviously fantastic. The Night Mother is another win condition. With this Smelting Lane and them constantly running creatures through it, you can trigger the Night Mother pretty easily. So if you get that early, it's fantastic. Alright, a lot of different things that we could do here. I think we're going to take this trade. I think we're going to run this over. Put them on the cusp. We're going to Warcrafter. And we're going to drop another Giant. That'll give us some more cycle for card draw. Protects what we have here. Allows us to push for a pretty significant amount of damage this following turn. Well now.
You can't defeat me.
So this works out pretty well in our favor. We can go ahead and do this. This is a nice easy clear here.
Careful there,
This
friend.
Wardcrafter can protect our Giant. And we're gonna throw one over here because I think we want to draw, and one over here to potentially generate more pressure. It should be fine though, just because we have the two Giants. They shouldn't have prophecies.
Your orders. Your
They shouldn't have charge creatures, so the two Giants over there alone should get it done, but just to be safe, we'll drop a Camelorn. But this should be it. This should be the encounter. They don't run prophecies. The only thing that could have potentially hosed us there, now the Rage seals it, could have potentially hosed us would have been like Bruma Profiteer and then playing a bunch of creatures that might have taken us outside of the range of this representing lethal. But this will be it. And that's how you beat this encounter. You have to kind of keep this under control and then find stuff to push damage. You have to do it before the Skeevers get out of hand, because as you've noticed, they've been progressively getting bigger. Our opponent's deck is going to get smaller and smaller to the point where it's just Skeever infestations, and then these are a real problem. So hopefully this helps you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, may you walk on warm sands.